Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay, surrender negative thinking, and you have surrender to passion. All right, so the negative thinking, like I said, and complete healing, surrender to what is, like I said, acceptance. There's some things that just are, okay? Situations with friends, family, lovers, ex-lovers, your workplace, your job, the warfare, it is what it is, okay? And instead of fighting against it, Spirit is saying just accept it for what it is, because there's going to be something on the other side of whatever stressful situation or battle it is that you're fighting that's going to lead you to your complete healing. It's time for you to open yourself up to be loving, caring, kind. You need to be open to nurturing other people as well as nurturing yourself. Do what makes you feel comfortable, but I think a lot of people hold on to the fears of the past so much that it prohibits you from recognizing that you're not the same person, and therefore you attract different people, and you're in a safe place now. It's safe for you to just be. It's safe for you to allow passion in your life. It's safe for you to be passionate about a new project, a career, a friendship, or relationship. It's safe, okay? Because hopefully you've already released those unhealthy relationships in your life. If there are still unhealthy relationships in your life, continue to detach, but there's a way to do anything. You don't have to attach with, being mad or having malice in your heart or none of that. Just detach. Just let go. Let go of people, places, things, and situations that no longer serve you. If you have toxic people around you, let go of them, and also do the shadow work and healing to see, well, how were you able to stand that relationship for so long? Because that would suggest that there was something toxic within yourself, some type of limiting belief, or maybe you were thinking negatively about yourself, thinking that you didn't deserve something better. Whatever the case may be, you just want to pour into yourself more and allow yourself to get out of your head and get back in the game. There's a new game here. You're out of the matrix. You're in a brand new world. You need to go out and smell the flowers and get used to being in this state of peace and inviting this type of happiness in. In my mind right now, I'm seeing it's sort of like, if you were to wake up and you were a princess, a prince, a king or queen, and you know how like in the movies or the TV shows they show, how they used to cater to a king or a queen. It's like you finally made it. You have a whole staff of people that are waiting to assist you. They're waiting to bathe you, to nurture you, to dress you, and all these different things. And it's almost like you're laying in the bed and you haven't even allowed them to come in and open the curtains. If you open the curtains, you will see that you're literally right where you should be. There's a whole group of people waiting to see you, waiting on your arrival. Open up the curtains, get out of the bed, allow people to come in to help you, okay? Surrender to procrastination. So it's time for you to get a move on whatever you're doing. And sometimes people, you wonder, well, why is it that you're still on this part of your healing journey? You haven't surrendered completely to healing. A big part of healing is finally just releasing what doesn't serve you and accepting that, yeah, you went through it, and yeah, it was hurtful, it was painful, but it's truly over now. That's when the new beginning can truly start, when you accept everything that has happened. Some relationships are not going to be mended. Some things just aren't going to change, and that's okay. There's no need for you to continue being defensive about whatever the person, place, thing, or situation is, because being defensive is showing that you're still weak to it. Being defensive is showing that that situation or that person still has too much power and control over you. So for you to be strong and empowered, you need to get yourself centered and grounded and just say, don't worry about it. I'm cool. Like, it is what it is. That way your intuition won't be blocked. Okay. So, let's see. I have this, I think this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Now, I have the Psychic Tarot and the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I just wanted to pull decks that I don't use today, just for some new energy. I feel like a lot is definitely happening too when it comes to love relationships. Like I said, not just romantic, but even relationships with friends and family. It's time for you to move into more healthy connections, whether you are, dealing with people currently in your life or inviting new people into your life. You're just gonna have to finally find the strength in being vulnerable. There's a lot of strength in vulnerability. You have here sacrifice, fulfillment of wishes, wow. And the Four of Wands, destiny, that's the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups, wow. Here's the universe, and then prosperity begins. So there's been a period of lack here because the Four of Pentacles is here, the Five of Pentacles, and then you have spiritual strength. There has been some type of lack when it comes to your finances, or you felt some sense of lack even when it comes to your relationships or within your family or something like that. And keep in mind, this could be you, or it could be someone that you are connected to or connecting with. The funny thing though is that we have 4 and 5 here, which is 9, and then you have the number 9 card here, which is spiritual strength. 9 also is a number of completion, okay? And then you have here the 9 of Cups. So you've gone through something here in your foundation that has caused you perhaps to be a little like rocked to your core. You could have been experiencing low back pain or something like that, just feeling like you're carrying a heavy load. Some of you're carrying even like ancestral pain or karmic debts, and there has been financial and material changes. You've experienced loss or lack, but this was here placed in your path so that you would actually have this 9 of, I'm assuming that this is the 9 of Wands. So this is that wounded warrior energy. There's definitely been a lot that has taken place where you've probably had to suffer, go through a lot, have, doors closed in your face. You've lost friendships. There's just been a lot that has happened. But with this, is saying that this was all a spiritual test for you, and your spiritual strength has been tested. And I feel like you've been tested, tried, and proven is true because of what you've gone through. The 9 of Wands is stating that obviously when you see the traditional 9 of Wands card though, it's like you've been carrying the entire world on your shoulders. And it requires you to be disciplined and persistent and have a lot of strength and stability to get through this. Some people have been going through financial losses and hardships for a very long time. And it is because of the karmic debt that you have to pay. You can always sense that there is some type of karmic relationship or situation around you when your finances are being affected. And it doesn't always mean that, oh, you did something wrong. Like I said, some people have generational issues that come about that cause them to suffer and have some type of lack, because if you're the one that's chosen to break your family out of poverty or out of certain mindsets or whatever, then you are the one that will be selected to go through the changes. All of the losses, you have to go through that. And then of course on the other side you will have your reward. So here you have the 4 of Wands. I'm sorry, this is the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So it goes back again to your foundation. What's on the other side of you going through this spiritual strength, this spiritual test to show your spiritual strength, is a brand new passionate beginning. Some of you could be getting a new house, a new car. You have the Ace of, wow, it's 3 aces out here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning here. There's a new relationship. There could be a new job here, as well as some type of creative project that is coming in for you. Then you have a lot of 9s, and then the number 1, and here's the number 11. Someone here is being called into leadership. 111, that's 5-1. Someone is for sure being called into like some type of leadership position, and this could be you becoming the leader of, like, the head of your household, the leader at a job, a company, in a business, whatever it is though. Something is being balanced out for you. Okay, you have the balance card here, so that means again like destiny. Okay, that's 10 and 11. Wow, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are here. So something here is lining up perfectly, and also 12, 21. It's that mirror-like energy. So for some of you, there's another person that you are mirroring for sure. Wow. This is a completion though. The sacrifice card, I think that's the Hangman. So this is a spiritual awakening that has taken place. And what has been revealed to you, or what will soon be revealed to you, is your destiny, your path, who you're destined to be. Like I said, in the world, who are you in your family? Who are you to your family? Who are you to your ancestors? This is really, really powerful. I mean, it's 3 aces out here with 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then 12, 21. There's also, like I said, there's definitely like a soulmate twin flame connection out here somewhere, because you and someone else are mirroring each other. And maybe that's the reason why at 1144 I heard worth it, because it's like, it's a lot of people, divine feminine and masculines out here, who are fighting their own battles. They're very similar, but you all have been assigned your own mission, and eventually you're going to come into contact or into some type of union with someone just like you. Their battle is not the same as yours, but everyone has their own battle. You may be fighting through family issues. They may be fighting through financial issues. You know, you may be dealing with a lack of self-love. They may be dealing with a lack of, or they may be dealing with, issues with pride and ego. Whatever the case is, though, it's a spiritual awakening. It's a time of enlightenment. That's why the Hangman is here. There's a lot that has had to be let go of and sacrificed in order to have this type of enlightenment, and it comes with being very grateful for whatever has happened. Like I said, accepting it, because literally you have 5 wands here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's all just new beginnings. Wow, this really like amazing. And then you have here the Star with the solar plexus chakra. Here's a base chakra, the throat chakra. Yeah. Base chakra, throat chakra. So this is going to be root in the throat, and then emotional withdrawal. So for some of you, yeah, it's time for victory, success, rewards, and recognition. You've had to withdraw from something from perhaps your childhood. When I think about the root chakra, here's the root chakra, the throat chakra, and the solar plexus. So when it comes to your life purpose, your destiny, how you show up in the world, there's something here that you've had to stand up for yourself, or you will need to stand up for yourself and speak up and speak out about it, and recognize that you did the right thing by walking away from a situation and moving on to your own journey, because it's going to bring you victory, reward, success, recognition, triumph here. And then look, you have card number 2 and 3. Here is 6 and 7. Here is 2 and 3. I feel that this is for sure some people too. Let me make sure I get the cards out here pretty like decent. I don't know. 2, 3, and then 6, 7. It's like 2 people here. Like I said, that you're and someone else are like tag teaming each other. I'm picking up a connection. You're tag teaming one another. Like you take a step, they take a step. Sort of. It's that type of energy. 2, 3, 6, 7, and then here's 2 8s. See, one of you is the 8 of Wands, the other one is the 8 of Pentacles. One person is working really, really hard. So this is like feminine and masculine energy. One person is already moving forward because it's like you have this enlightenment. So your connection with the divine is strengthening, it's speeding up. And then someone's connection here in the earthly plane, how they're showing up in the world, building, creating. They're very, very, I just heard very active in their pursuits of what they are creating. The Spirit just told me to switch these. So you have here 6 of Wands and Triumph. This is a masculine energy. On these, you see a masculine on the card, okay? This is how I'm reading it. This person right now, 8 of Pentacles, is working hard. So you have divine masculine collective out here that's working really, really hard. They're ready to build. They're ready to create the foundation. They're ready to break out of whatever has been set forth by their family, their lineage, to break those curses and to have a passion, new beginning, to pursue like their own family or whatever the case may be. And here you have the shadow card, the moon. So again, it's 2 people here who are kind of having like a spiritual face off with each other, but they're meant to come together. I'm hearing Justin Timberlake's song, Mirror. It's like in my mirror. Oh. Yeah, it's like in my mirror, staring right back at me. This is a union of 2 people. So you have 2 and 3, 6 and 7, and then you both are pulling the number 8. So like I said, this masculine right now is working overtime. 8 of Pentacles. They're saving up their money. They're getting things together. And then you have the divine feminine, I feel, who is celebrating their union, their connection right now with the divine. This 8 of Wands to me, definitely means communication and travel. Somebody here could be thinking about going even like on a retreat. There's a divine feminine who's getting closer and closer and closer to her spirit guides, angels, ancestors. She's co-creating with the divine right now. So both of these people are actively doing work. You have one person doing work in the earthly realm, one person is doing work in the spiritual realm. Both are necessary. And you guys are staring right back at each other with this moon. I believe this is what's being revealed too, because that temperance energy to me is that yin and yang energy. It's it's fire and it's water. So again, that makes perfect sense. You have the masculine here, this is the fire, the yang energy, taking action. Divine feminine is that water energy, intuition, feelings, emotion. And here in the middle, you have the devil with the Four of Cups. So something in between these two people is causing mental conflict here. It's because of the power that exists between you. Of course, there's going to be some type of interference to come in and make you act out of your pride and ego and want to reject something that's actually destined for you, something that's really good for you because of the power. Spirit is saying you need to stand your ground against whatever this devil energy is. Whatever is tempting you right now to turn your back on something, you need to actually be turning to face it, and it's your own shadow. This is where when things start getting good, we fall into self-sabotage. This is when you're like, oh my goodness, I'm scared. What exactly is this? Because it's so new and things are about to take off so fast. You have new beginnings here. This is something here is just, it's another test. New levels, new devils, like I always say. This feeling discontent, bored, a little bit, disconnected from everything or everyone. That's because the devil is showing up, because the devil can see what's happening between divine feminines, divine masculines. And this is like, everyone is not going into a relationship, but I feel like this is just the divine feminine and masculine collective. But a lot of these people, as they get through whatever these spiritual tests are, they are going to eventually find one another. The devil is always here in the middle, trying to play with your mind to make you think that you don't hold the type of power that you truly hold. So it's very important to stand your ground at this time. Stand your ground. Don't allow yourself to act out of ego or anything like that, because it's just a test. There's something that's being thrown in between you and another person, because look, you have here awaiting results of success and growth. You're so close to the finish line. So you have, jealousy, envy, chaos, conflict, all of those things are coming in. But what you need to do is use that energy, Sagittarius, like energy here, the Sagittarius full moon energy, to see how important it is for you to transmute the negative things. If you are being triggered, find out why you're being triggered. If you're angry, why are you really being angry? If someone is just making you so upset, ask yourself why. And then figure out why are you can't give it any power right now. You can't. Anything that causes you discomfort, you can't give it any power. It's too much good energy on the table. And that's what the devil is going to do, is come in to distract you with something negative, so that you're not focused on the fact that there's 3 aces here and there's balance. This earth angel energy, the archangels, they're surrounding you. Archangel Michael, the devil wants you to focus on the thing or the person that hurt you. The devil wants you to focus on, you couldn't pay a bill, or you didn't have money, or you remember what so-and-so did to you 10 years ago. That's what the devil wants you to focus on, because then your mind is not focused on manifestation. And the energy for you to manifest what you want is here. See, third eye chakra. And this is the heart, the like heart, or more geared towards love. Third eye chakra. You need to be able to see something very clearly right now about your love relationships. And here we have the number 6. Are you able to see something clearly about love in your life? Because this is what's in the middle here. We have the root chakra, the throat chakra, solar plexus. And then you make your way up to the 6th chakra. So as you balance these things out within your family and your foundation, and you start speaking up for yourself, you walk away from things that don't serve you. Solar plexus, you know what your purpose is. Now what's going to happen is God is going to start revealing the whole truth to you about various situations. Look at this. Just breathe. Just breathe and connect with yourself. The answers are there. I'm seeing, like, I don't know why, for some reason, when I see this card, I've never seen these cards before. I just pulled out a new deck today, you guys. So I'm just intuitively gonna, whatever message I get from them, I never read the guidebooks. I have the guidebook here. Maybe I should read this because these cards, I love the images on these cards. Anyway, this reminds me of like Avatar. So like with Avatar, again, it's sort of like you are this, obviously you're a spirit having a human experience, but at any time you can plug in to your spirit self. But there's a transfer of, I don't know, something here very spiritual. It's like your third eye is about to allow you to connect more. This third eye opening is going to allow you to connect more deeply with your higher self. And for some of you, you're going to be connecting with like a new spirit guide, an angel, an ancestor, maybe even a like a divine partner or something like that. You're opening up to this energy. This right here, the four, I'm assuming because it's blue, will probably be like the Four of Swords. Kind of like, yeah, like the Four of Swords. Yeah. You have to, like the Four of Swords though, is healing, it's resting, it's retreating. Yeah, and then take the lead and teach. I told you a lot of you are stepping into a leadership role or position. Teach, share the love. Yeah. See, it's time for you to really get yourself balanced. You need to take time out because some of you are about to go into a season in your life where you're going to be seen by a lot of people. You have here 3, and then 5. And look, once again, you have 3s and 4s here. 3, 5. And then you have 4 and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Something here is lining up perfectly. And in the middle is teach here. So you and someone both, if this is a connection of two people coming together, both of you are teachers. Both of you need to take time out right now to allow yourself to heal from what your third eye is showing you. Your third eye is going to open up and show you a lot about the shadow aspects of yourself and things in your life. So your inner child, those demons that you're fighting against, your third eye is showing you those things. And now it may be overwhelming. So take time out to rest, to breathe, to retreat. But here you have the number 5. In the middle of you is a teach card. This is like the Hierophant. So it's almost like God here is saying, okay, I want you to take the lead and I want you to go out and share love. I want you to go out and share my word. I want you to go out and help heal and teach people. This could also be two people coming together. You're being divinely led by God to go out and work together. And here you have the number 5 again, which is change your focus. And then the Master card. Now, let me see. What is this Master card? I need the book for this because I don't know. Card number 15. Card number 15 in the tarot, the Master card. I'm assuming that this will be, card number 15 is the devil, right? Let me see. Yep, it is. Temptation. But in this deck, it's the Master. But this person, it has like the heart and it looks like it's in a cage. So this right here is saying that you're going to have to let go of your fears about love. Again, this is the devil playing on you, thinking that you need to keep your heart caged up or you need to be afraid. No, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You cannot go out and teach about love if you're not experiencing it. And I've talked about this and I'm going to say it even right now because this right here just hit a nerve. It's even like a lot of spiritualists. I'm going to use even tarot readers, for example. A lot of people who are in the spiritual community, to be completely honest, they're not in relationships, they're single. You don't really learn certain things about yourself until you have that mirror, until you are in connection, in relationship, involved with somebody else that can show you yourself. It's very easy for people to think that they have everything right, they know everything. But when you get around another person who is a teacher, when you get around another person who God speaks to, you will see that there's still so much to learn. And I think that in a way that actually kind of works against the collective. The fact that a lot of, even, I'm just going to use readers for an example. A lot of them are not in these loving soulmate relationships. So it's very easy to pick up on the negativity. But if most of the readers were in loving connections, their actual twin flame soulmate relationships, the readings will be so different because the frequency that they will be reading from will be very different. You can tell when readers are happily in relationships, when they're single, the ones who may have children or not have children, because their life experiences, their wisdom it comes from their wisdom comes from their personal experiences. So what they're able to pick up in the readings is very different. You can't go out here and be afraid of love. You can't talk about love all day, but you're afraid of it. Behind closed doors, you're terrified of love, but there's no way you can go out and share information constantly about love if you're not experiencing it. You can talk about God's love, yeah, but I feel like Spirit is saying now it's time for a lot of people to come, allow your heart out of this cage. I want to see what this card is. It says, are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they be met? This to me is, like I said, the shadow. This is where the ego comes into place. Even some people will meet a really good person that they could have a relationship with, but because of your past situations and your trauma, you may find it hard to open up. You may find it hard to say what you really like or what you need. You may find it hard to tell someone about your past because you're afraid that they're going to use it against you. These fears, God is saying now, you're going to have to let go of that. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to move and find balance. Observe how people treat you, but also recognize that you've already seen the good, bad, the evil, and the ugly. But now love is truly here. Wow. And then the balance card, Sagittarius energy. You got this big heart and a heart here. The pink and the blue is feminine and masculine energy. Yin and yang with the heart chakra here. There's true love here. Four of Wands, joy and stability. It's here. The twin flame union is here. Look up the angel number. Oh, look. Wow. Well-deserved reward. Oh, wow. 919, 40, 414, 4414. 414 is a very important number for twin flames as well as 919, and they're both here. Oh, remember I was talking about 1144 earlier? Look. 44, 1, 1. Dang, I'm tapped in. 1144. And I literally said earlier, something is worth it. What does that card say? Well-deserved reward. 9 of Swords. It's okay if you need to take some time out because of the stress, fear, and the anxiety. Yeah, there's been a lot of manipulation, chaos being done and sent to you by dark spirits, entities, the devil, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're deserving of this balance in your own energy, your own feminine and masculine energy being balanced out, but you're also deserving of a balanced relationship here where you can manifest joy, happiness, peace, stability. Here it is here. After a lot of emotional withdrawing and walking away, you still go towards the Four of Wands, which is here again. It's the stability, but it requires you to open up your heart. Wow, and here is 8. Did I say another 8? But I mean 8. That's going to be your infinite abundance. There's a cycle here that's over. It's a new cycle that's beginning. Dedicated effort. Someone here has been dedicated to moving away from things that no longer serve them because of some type of enlightenment that's happening now. Someone has been enlightened about the third party interference that's been causing this separation or has been causing someone to not be able to give to you equally. And it's not just other people. It's the fact that you yourself have been afraid to allow this reciprocal relationship in because your heart is so afraid of being hurt and wounded again. You're going to have to accept that, yes, you've been hurt to your core by friends, family, lovers, or whatever. But God is saying, I have something bigger and better for you now. You cannot accept something bigger and better if you're still in the lack mentality of, what if this person hurts me? You're going to have to take a leap of faith here and allow yourself to just heal. Seek the truth and shine. Detach from your darkest fears. And these are fears that you have now that were created from childhood. You know, especially if you have like an absent parent or something, it's this fear of being abandoned, being rejected. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen if I give this person my love and they run away from me? Spirit is saying right now to just flow. Just have a little bit of faith, have a little bit of trust. Just allow the love to happen. Care for your inner child. And as you heal your inner child, love is going to show up all around you. That's the reason why this moon, this energy is here. A lot of times in the readings, we're like, oh, the moon, they're doing black magic, they're doing this. But if we change our focus to what is the moon revealing to you about you, don't worry about the spell work that the other people are doing. You know, I know it's happening, but they're able to do it because there's still a wound. If you really focus on releasing the wound, Two of Cups here. And then here's the Ace of Swords. Solar plexus chakra, life force energy, and then blossom. If you really focus on getting rid of the wound, then you will actually be able to become a vibrational match for that higher level of commitment, or for that job, or that that house, that whatever it is you're trying to manifest. You will be a better vibrational match for it if you release just what doesn't serve you. And sometimes that means releasing the anger that you have towards it. Just fully releasing and accepting, like, okay, yeah, that was messed up. I don't like it. In fact, I can't stand it, but I can't change it either. And understanding right now, you're being led to go in a totally different direction. In order to receive these blessings from the divine, your heart really has to be just as light as a feather. You cannot be angry, bitter, resentful. And people, when you say stuff like that, people will jump in the comments and say, I'm not like that. Okay, I hear you, but everyone, and it's natural, it's normal to feel really bad about being treated really bad. You know, it's not a jab at you, but hell, you need to release it. And we know you mad. I'm mad too. But okay, are you going to allow yourself to be so angry that you're just not going to allow all of this peace, this happiness, the joy, and this vitality to come into your life? That is what should be more important to you at this time. So, to me, this is real short and sweet. I honestly, I don't want to drag this out. I'm going to pull a few from this Cosmic Tarot deck, but look, I just, I think this is called no, not Cosmic. This is the Crystal Love Tarot or something like that. The Hierophant and the Star as soon as I parted the deck. So it's like God is saying, yeah, it's destined for you to be close to God. It's destined also for you to be, for some of you to be married. It's destined for some of you to be spiritual leaders. You have the King of Swords here, the Page of Cups. Wow, look at this, the Four of Wands. Told you. You're being prepared for a marriage here. You do need to take some time out to rest. Page of Cups. There's a very kind gesture that's coming in. Okay, some of you may find it hard to believe because it's King of Swords energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, the masculine collective right now is not really focusing on their emotions. I feel like divine feminine and masculine are both fully in their own energy and their own role. If you go to a divine feminine right now, she may not be the most logical because she's so deep in her feelings, her emotions, her psychic and spiritual gifts. She's deep in that right now because that's where God needs her. The masculine right now is all about logic and order because this King of Swords, it's like he's preparing to be the emperor. So he's not thinking about feelings. So you can have some masculines right now, they're coming off a little bit detached. This could, for some people, you're experiencing like a separation, and that's okay. You need some time to heal. Again, healing the inner child, working on that so that you can have this well-deserved reward. So, because here's the Ace of Pentacles. There's a masculine out here who is like serious about taking an offer, perhaps to a feminine. You're going to receive this very kind gesture. It may come off like, oh, it's going to be small, but it's going to lead to the Four of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles is here. You won't have to let this go. Once you get this offer, it's yours to have. But in order to receive it, you have to let go of this Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles energy. You're going to have to call judgment on whatever it is that's been holding you back. And it could just be a thought, a mindset. Like I said, oh my goodness, what if I go out and it doesn't work out? Or what if I tell this person about my past and they use it against me? You're going to have to call judgment on this mindset that you can have something new, but still focus on the past. And that's the reason why the Fool card is here. And then you have the card that says the unknown. You're going to have, in order to go out into the world and have 6 of Wands, victory, success, rewards, recognition, to really show up in the world, you have to embrace the unknown. You don't know if a person is going to hurt you. When you truly, truly allow yourself to experience love, you're giving a person the power to destroy you. That's the beauty in saying, I trust that this person was sent to me by God and they won't do to me what the past person did. This person is not going to hurt me like my parents hurt me. They're not going to betray me like my old best friend did. 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords. You have to get out of your head. This is saying you need to be objective in your thinking. This illusion here of you being trapped, you're going to have to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to have to be logical and say, okay, enough is enough. I'm not where I was 7 to 10 years ago. So stop expecting the worst. Stop expecting the things that happened to you years ago to happen now. You're quickly moving into something brand new. It's a new cup of love. Either it's a new connection or it's a connection in your life that's going to the next level, but it's good. It's all good. You don't have to keep being so afraid of this. It's good. You're safe. A few days ago, I did the reading and I said you have to call out a particular demon and let the demon know like that it can't attack you. That demon that I mentioned, the name, it's that demon along with 2 or 3 others, including the Jezebel spirit, that work against you when it comes to marriage. Some of you are like, oh my goodness, I'm being attacked. But just take a moment and realize, if you are being attacked by dark spirits and even demons, high-ranking demons, nobody is going to come to rob an empty house. The presence of a spirit or a demon states that there is a gift there. You're being gifted with a marriage, a commitment, or an opportunity to take the lead in your life and level up with your business, your finances. Really, you're getting everything handed to you on the silver platter. That's the reason why you had to fight this battle. So it was worth it. Like I said, 1144, worth it. It was worth it. The best thing you can do is accept that these battles are going to come with the territory of you truly being chosen. Everybody wants to be divine feminine or divine masculine until it's time to do divine work. Divine work means that you have to get out there in the field and you have to fight demons, entities, principalities. You have to fight. None of these great things are just handed to you. They're yours to take, but the devil still has his job to do, which is to create blockages and delays. The strong people will survive because you already know, okay, every time you're about to ascend, every time you're gonna be met with something. I've watched for so long here on YouTube. Every single time someone is about to cross over into the next, big milestone with subscribers, you can tell that they're attacked. Every time. You have to, each level, it's like a video game. Each level, you have to battle something to get to the next level. New levels, new devils. So here, I feel like a lot of people, you're battling these spirits and dark demons or spirits because it's time for you to go into union. And with this Temperance energy now, it's a balancing act. Divine feminine and divine masculine are both being balanced out energetically to be prepared for a union. Look at this. It says it's all good at the bottom of the deck. This is the Shamanix Healing Oracle. Past, present, and future. New beginnings. Yeah, you're going to have to accept what happened in the past, what's happening now, and be willing to embrace what's coming. There's new beginnings here, and everything is all good. New beginnings. It's all good. Wait a minute, let me see something here. What day of the week is February 18th of 2024? What did I just say? February 18th. That's a Sunday. 2020. I don't know why, but February 18th of 2024, or it could have been February 18th of this year, was very significant. Some of you guys could have come into contact or gotten in a relationship. You could have even been proposed to or something like that. It could have been this year. And a lot of people are actually in union with someone already, but you're experiencing a lot of separation due to spell work and other things like that. Those things are going to subside. Death is going to end. You and your person have proven that you have an unbreakable bond. The devil has no choice but to just leave you alone because you're no longer on that. It's like the video game. You've already passed that level. which means now there's a new devil. But the one that was trying to block you from even getting into union, you've already beat that one. Now you need to prepare for the next demon or entity that you will have to fight. Yeah, death. But something here is over. Creativity and sexual energy. Wow, new beginnings. Somebody could be very fertile here. Someone here could be between the age of 25 and 39. I'm sorry, 25 and 41. As these blockages are removed, and I just talked to 37 is here, 25, 37, 39, 41. I just talked about the womb magic and fertility magic. This magic is about to be over. Some of you who have been trying to conceive and you've had these spirits and entities or whatever trying to block you. Some of you, yeah, this is like this 3 of cups here. 2 becoming 1. Both of these here is 3 on both of these. It's like 3 little leaves here, 3 cups. For some of you, power of 3 manifestation. And if you look here, this divine time, doesn't this almost look like an ultrasound picture? Some of you are going to conceive like a child. You're gonna find that you got a little peanut. This is what's coming. It's a well-deserved reward. Some of you, you want marriage. Some of you, you want kids. Some of you, you want a new house, a new car. You want a business. Whatever it is, something worthy of great celebration is coming. Again, everybody is not trying to conceive an actual child, but you're pregnant with something. Like I said, whatever it is, you're carrying something. It's your blessing. It hasn't been safe for that blessing to manifest here in the 3D because of all of the spell work, but now it's like forgiveness is here, unlimited possibilities, grounding and stripping illusions. So stay grounded as you work through these illusions, as you work through the spiritual warfare. Just know that there's something good on the other side. Unlimited possibilities, forgiveness. The struggle was there for the growth, and you had to learn a lot about discernment. And here's card number 42, joy. So somebody could be in their 40s, possibly going back to school, starting a business, or even having a child. Nothing wrong with that. Ascension. You had to go through an ascension. Some people, they spend their 20s and 30s learning everything about, especially high priestesses. Your early life has been dedicated to the journey, has been dedicated to you paying karmic debts. Now, the reunion of souls. And for some of you, the reunion of souls is you now going into union with someone. Some of you, it is you having a child. I feel like it's a spirit baby out here. I can see it. It's a spirit baby. It's looking for its home. It's looking where its mom. It's looking. Yeah, I see it. It's a little bitty baby. Oh, I'm hearing she. She's looking for a home. She's looking for her mama. Oh. Well, I'm going to... Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Let's just pull a few little love cards here because there's a bit of love in the air, but don't get so focused on love. Look, divine union at the bottom of the deck. You don't have to focus on love. It's guaranteed to come your way. Focus on self-love. Your contract in love is already ready. It's sealed. It's been delivered. You don't have to worry about that. Look, see? Ready for love and harvest. You just need to focus on being ready for it. The harvest is coming. You've already planted the seed. All right, so just remain patient. Let the seed grow. Man, I'm telling you, some of you are in connections right now. It's going to the next level, but look at this, baby. I'm telling you, somebody's getting pregnant. If you're not already. Sweet song. You see all these pictures, it's like, it's a whole lot of cuddling and a whole lot of stomach grabbing out here. Some of you if you're consuming alcohol, you may want to cut down because it's just a matter of time before you have to stop completely. Some of you guys are about to, for sure, start going on, like you're gonna go on a date with somebody and they're gonna be ready for what you're ready for, and it's gonna move quickly. Or you and someone, you're trying to get the passion back in your relationship, and look, vacations and travel. Make a move. Some of you guys are arguing with someone, possibly you're feeling annoyed, like there's control issues. It's that ego, it's the chaos and the conflict also. Ooh, you have the pleasure card, I'm telling you. Somebody is about to go out on a date or a vacation. Or look at this double date. It's going to be some vacations. Listen, let me see. October. I said, so earlier I was like, what is February 18th? Oh my goodness. February 18th. That could be someone's anniversary, or for some a due date. What month is this? This is June. Wow. Ooh. February. I got February 18th. Like, I mean, hard. Which would be like 8 months from now. Some of you could be pregnant and you don't know. I don't know. It's something about February 18th. Maybe that's your birthday. But that's going to be a significant date. It could have been something that happened this year, February 18th, or something between, or I don't know. It could happen next year. I don't know. But February 18th, I just keep hearing it. But I am picking up proposals, love, and a baby. So I'm seeing here power struggles. This is ego. You and someone else are mirroring each other. So if you're in a connection, you may be just kind of, going through, it's because you and this person, you're, I have a reading about this. Your energies are becoming one. Ooh, well. Wow, I'm seeing so much right now, but I'm not going to say because it'll spoil a lot of surprises. A lot of you guys are going to have a lot of surprises that's going to be coming up when it comes to love, money, family, a lot of expansion. A lot of expansion. It's like stuff is just about to start growing and expanding. And the beautiful thing about it is because you have gone through the spiritual warfare and gained this spiritual strength, the beautiful part about this is whatever this is that's growing and expanding, I don't want to say because you want it to be protected, but it can't be stopped anymore. It was something that has been stopped. Or it was blocked or delayed for you. There's no delays. Like something, it's coming, it's happening. And it definitely, for some, like I said, it could be the birth of a child, a marriage, commitment, something like that. It was blocked before, but not anymore. So that's very beautiful. So whatever happened in your life that, it triggers you, just let it go. It was meant to happen. But what you have coming now is everything that you had hoped for and so much more. So don't even sweat it. Small things to a giant, Wow, look at this fine balance. It says Sagittarius energy, self-control, harmony. Here it is, fine balance. Maybe you're a Sag. You're being found, or you need to find a Sag, someone who has that ancient wisdom. And look at this, 7 and 2. 7 times 2 is 14. It's two people being called together.